Hello, and welcome to Q&A number 2. Hi. You want to ask me a question? She said the question is, will you play with me? Will you please play with me, Mom, and stop talking to yourself? Mwah. So this is Q&A number 2, and thank you to everyone who has asked questions on AskFM. I'm going to answer as many as I can. Alright, favorite race and profession in Guild Wars 2? Human Guardian. Cause that's my main, and I love humans because I love playing dress up. I've really come to appreciate every single class really in the game, or every race and class. But Human Guardian is still my faves. I like Ranger too. Next, when you're not shouting retreat as a Guardian in Guild Wars 2, what is your real life profession? I do a lot of things. I do a lot of little things that kind of just add up. I'm really like an independent contractor. There's not like one thing that I can say I can do. I do some videography, I do some photography, I do YouTube. I do a lot of things. Like there's not really one thing that I can say that I do, unfortunately. It makes family gatherings awkward. Please keep your Amazon Prime wish list as updated as possible. I do. Aurora Peachy has her own wish list. After the Season 2 finale of Guild Wars 2, could you continue with Mario RPG and or start Sailor Moon Another Story? I know, my Let's Plays are so deprived. I feel so bad. There's just so much. Like, I'm probably making 4 Sailor Moon videos a week now, with Crystal Cast being split up. I'm doing extra videos like this, which I love to do, and are easy. And then I got all the Guild Wars stuff. So, and with all the kind of exciting Guild Wars news coming up now with Heart of Thorns, I think I'm just probably going to be having even more responsibilities with Guild Wars 2 videos and other stuff. So it's hard to fit in the Let's Plays right now because the Sailor Moon and the Guild Wars 2 stuff is like relevant right now, so I don't want to miss out on an opportunity to play through or watch or report on that kind of stuff now while it's relevant, whereas stuff like Mario RPG Let's Play or a Sailor Moon Another Story Let's Play is always going to be there. Those games are, 15 years old, so those are always going to be there. So that's why I kind of put those on the back burner. I would absolutely love to do those Let's Plays. I still really, really want to do them. I just kind of have to wait until my schedule lets up a little bit in order to fit those in with all the other videos I want to do. As a Sailor Moon fan and a gamer, how would you describe your ideal Sailor Moon game? What genre would it be? What season's original story would you like to see told? 2D, 3D, etc. Sailor Moon Another Story, as I just mentioned, is pretty much almost the perfect Sailor Moon game. It's an RPG, for those who don't know. It's pretty much like a full-fledged, like, imagine Final Fantasy, like 2D Super NES sprites, Final Fantasy, but with Sailor Moon. And it's brilliantly written, it's brilliantly done. Like, you go into battle, you use their attacks, you can combo their attacks together. It's pretty much the perfect Sailor Moon game in my eyes. So if there was like a 3D version or an updated version of that game, that would probably be my ideal Sailor Moon game for sure, definitely. The only way I would want an original story, even though technically Another Story does have an original story that goes along with repeated villains and stuff, is I think I would want them to do one of the stories from the musicals, like Guya Island or the vampire musicals. Moving on. This is from Kaiser Dramon. You've said that you don't have a favorite music genre, but do you have a particular band, composer, singer, or musician that you like? Oh, I like such a wide range. This is always hard. I hate answering questions about music. But I do really, really love Celtic women. I love Celtic women. I mean, I like your standard pop stuff like Lady Gaga and any fun song that you can dance to. I'm really into. There's I hate this question because it's like there's never hush. Come here. He's not gonna come here. Ugh. just really not a specific one. So like I said, like Celtic women, everything else just, I don't know, it just like goes out of my head. Yeah, I just should come back to that question. I should have had something in mind for that. You got one answer. This is from Rooster Spur Bridge. Do you play any other MMOs besides Guild Wars 2? Not regularly, but I've tried a lot of other ones, and there's other ones that I have played a lot in the past. This is quite a while ago now, but I played a lot of Dream of Mirror online. That's unfortunately, well, it's no longer, I don't think it's up currently. They closed it down, but I think there's like another company that like bought it and is gonna like relaunch it or something. I'm not sure. But Dream of Mirror Online, I really liked Grand Fantasia. And both of those games, they were like these like converted like Korean games, I think, but you know, they weren't like, you know, A-list titles. It's not like World of Warcraft or WildStar or something like that. But I played them because they were cute. The visuals were really cute. They were just really good, like, time wasters. You know, I never, like, achieved the kind of stuff that I achieve in Guild Wars 2 with them, but they were just fun to play just on the side. But like, you know, I have, well, I had WildStar. I bought WildStar, I played it for like a month, and then I kind of lost interest, well, because of the sub fee. But, other than that, like I said, there's there's like a handful of ones that I've tried. Like, I've tried Aeon, I've tried Archage, but, like, nothing really stuck. Like, and Guild Wars 1, of course. Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 are like, them are my MMOs. Those are the ones that I play. Those are my loves. Do you have any pets? I have 3 little puppies. Mwah. And you can see them in my vlogs. I think there's a vlog where I show all 3 of them. Mwah. And I loves them. I got one of them. I bought one of them just like when he was a puppy. I got my Chihuahua Biscuit. And then I have Skipper and Jack. I got them when a family member of mine passed away last year, and so we adopted them because otherwise they would not have had a home. So that's what we got them. Is my camera not focusing? Why does it do that? Okay. Next, does your husband play Guild Wars 2? No, though he's tried it. Maybe a month or 2 after it came out, I did buy it for him, to think, oh, we can play together, you know, I was all excited. And, but he doesn't really like MMOs. He's more of like he's obsessed with World of Tanks right now, and, as well as, Robocraft. He was really into Robocraft for a while. So yeah, he's tried Guild Wars 2, but he wasn't really into it. He's not really into MMOs. He's more into like PvP type and versus games like those. So yeah, I tried, but he didn't like it. It's not that he didn't like it, he's just not into MMOs. But he watches me play it all the time, and if I'm like fighting a dragon or something, you know, or doing something really impressive, he's always like, wow, that looks really awesome. I can use that for my D&D campaign. Okay, can you not squeak the toy right now, please? Can you not? Thank you. Hi, Aurora Peachy. Hi! What has been your craziest convention experience? Do you still attend conventions? I love your videos. Thank you for being so amazing. Thank you. Oh. My craziest convention experience. I've been to so many. I've actually been to about 50 conventions, mostly anime conventions, and probably, I mean, the times that I actually was like on stage. You know, when I had I was in a cosplay competition or something, there was a couple of those that I did, so those were always like a really, you know, really fun experience to be on stage and do this thing that you've been rehearsing for months. So that's always really fun. I got a chance, if anybody knows Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series, I got to meet at a Youmacon, I got to meet the creator of that, Little Kuribo, and I got a horribly blurry picture of us together, which kind of sucked, but I got to meet him and shake his hand and, you know, tell him how much I adore his YouTube series, so that was really awesome. probably little things like that. I've never, I don't think I've ever met anyone like super ridiculously famous or anything. I just like, mostly when I go to cons, I just like to wander around the halls and cosplay. I don't cosplay as much anymore as I used to, but I don't go to as many cons as I used to. If I went to cons regularly, I would still do a lot of cosplay. But just cosplaying and meeting up with people who are cosplaying the same thing, doing photo shoots and stuff like that, you know, are so much fun. It's so much fun. And yeah, like I said, I don't really attend as many conventions as I used to. I kind of had like a press in for like maybe 4 years where I was going to like maybe 5 conventions a year, and that was crazy and super fun. But not so much anymore. I don't have that anymore. So, and cons are very expensive as well as cosplay. So that's kind of why I don't do that as much anymore. Okay, hi, I love your videos, thank you. You are so pretty, and I also think the way you style your hair is super cute. I need a haircut so bad, oh my god. Have you ever thought about making a beauty type video or like a cosplay one? I think you could do a really great cosplay of Amy Ray Makoto, and I also think you would make a great Michiru. I have cosplayed Michiru actually, a long time ago before I even used makeup. I actually really I hate putting on makeup. It's so annoying to me. It's like a wrench in the process of making a video and getting ready. Like I like the result, and I've learned enough that I think I can make myself look decent. But I really hate doing it, and I don't know a lot about makeup at all. So I just figure people are way better off going to like an actual makeup tutorial from like somebody who actually knows what she's doing, rather than me trying to talk about like how I do it and like how it works for me. I just unfocused myself. There we go. So yeah, but I appreciate the compliment. As far as a cosplay one, if I ever make cosplay again, maybe I'll do something. But I don't know. We'll see. This is from I'm Laced. Are you a Pisces or a water sign? All the feelings, and I wonder if you enjoyed astrology in general. I don't mind astrology. I'm not really into it per se. But I am actually an Aries. My birthday is March 25th. So whatever that has, whatever sign that is, or whatever that has to do with, like as far as water signs or astrology, I'm not sure what that means because I'm not too into it. I'm really into astronomy, and so however that relates to astrology is pretty cool. What characters have you cosplayed from Shay? You can go to, short answer is you can go to AuroraPeachy and I have a whole website dedicated to my cosplay and all of the costumes that I've ever made. So you can check out that site to see all of my cosplays. But ones of note, or I guess my favorites, I've done Super Sailor Moon anime version. I've done a long time ago I did Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's one of my favorite characters. Princess Peach, and Orchid from Killer Instinct is another one of my favorites that I've done. And most recently I did Pepper Potts, and I cosplayed with my husband who did Tony Stark, who has a crazy resemblance to Robert Downey Jr., so that was so much fun. That could be one of my crazy cosplay con experiences, is walking around with a Tony Stark lookalike. Even if people didn't recognize who I was as Pepper, watching people freak out over my husband dressed as Tony Stark was like one of the most fun things ever. It was so awesome. Okay, that's all the time I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. You can go to ask.fm/AuroraPeachy to ask me questions, and I will answer them in the video form. Yeah. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye!